Oh, I guess I should have hit intro. There we go. At least it looks neat, right? Woo!
I think it looks super neat, yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, and everyone can hear us while we're discussing 5 minutes left, so that's...
Oh.
Yeah.
Are we live now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Should be live, I think.
Yeah, this is the beauty of my work here. I think everyone in the chat can attest that it's always pretty and mostly done.
Wait, can they hear us?
Yeah, they should be able to.
Oh. Hello, chat.
Yeah, there they go. Heyo. All right. Let's get off this very pretty screen here. You guys didn't hear any of that. All of the mystery has been maintained. The 5-minute marker went all the way. Hello, summoners. Oh man, that was so lackluster. Sorry guys, I woke up way too early. Hello, summoners, and welcome to another summoning session with FEHology and, of course, who you're really here to see, the guests. We have DTM, the bringer of luck, and we have Promise, the bringer of luck. You guys realize what's going to happen. I'm about to plus 10 this Yuri, just going to the spark. It's going to be amazing.
Oh yeah, we're manifesting it.
Exactly. You know, we got to transfer our luck all the way to you. It's time for you to finally join the echelons of good luck this month.
Well, not all of it. Like, please keep some for yourself. We don't. we don't want another a mildew experience for Promise. That's.
Oh goodness! Don't remind me.
Hey everybody, I came with a credit card to help out because I know I need it.
The power of credit card is with us. Man, so we've got Oblivion too. This is gonna be amazing, right? I left all the summons. Like we've got a lot of stuff to do, and we've got all of my tickets. Like there's tons. I have been.
Oh, even the arena ones?
Oh yeah, I've got like 5, maybe 6, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, just tons and tons of summons with 1 day left. That's the real reason I had to have a summoning session, right?
Had to get all of them done in one go.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how you have self-control for that. I'm like instantly, second I have a ticket, it's gone.
Same. I always like Monday morning, I'm just grinding it out. Or Tuesday, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly exhaustion. Good times. But I know all of you guys are hard workers and know exactly what exhaustion feels like, so that's... All right. Yeah. So, what are you guys' thoughts on Yuri versus regular Yuri? Like, and I want to hear from Promise first. Like, if you were to rate a percentage on how much better new Yuri is versus old Yuri, what would you put that at?
Maybe like 20% better, 30 at most. Like he's definitely better.
I like that you picked 20. Was that the exact number of the true damage from the speed on purpose?
No, but it does work out pretty well. I feel like for people who've already invested in base Yuri, this is definitely not a must pull at all. He's a very good unit, but there are just so many very good units in this game at this point that I would not pull for him unless you really like Yuri.
Yeah, I gotta pause this right there. Ken May has been trying to message a couple of times. Ken May, we absolutely love you. That's I wish you could stick around too, but I understand you're in a different time zone and need to go to bed. So I take care. And if you guys haven't followed Ken May on both YouTube and Twitter, she's an amazing artist, and you definitely should do that.
She's super slay.
And Wacky Warrior, thank you so much. Like that is very generous of you. I appreciate the super chat. Okay. So, next up, DTM, your thoughts on Yuri?
I mean, I think I actually agree with Promise. I think it's probably around 130% of base Yuri. The thing that Legendary Yuri has over base Yuri is the true damage and really the NFU in the half of NFU in his weapon, plus being able to get over stall, which is pretty huge, like being able to mitigate some of the effects stall has. But in return, obviously his perf skill is in the C, which means you can't really run times pulse or as easily, like charge up your specials. I mean, there are other ways to do that, but that is something to consider.
I've been back and forth on that. The thing I keep coming back to though is I'm not sure there's a better C skill out there. like for a nuke. I mean, that's a really good C skill. But
it definitely is. But yeah, like I don't know. I think if your legendary Yuri had like tempo or something in his weapon as well, I think I would be a lot more high on him than I am currently.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still think he's really good. But
even strangely, full null follow up would help him a ton with survivability.
Yeah.
And Wacky Warrior, I'm so sorry. I'm obviously just not all here right now. I didn't even read your super chat. I'm such a bum. All right, let's try this again. Wacky Warrior says, "Hello, I am also here with some hope for you to get at least 2 Yuri and 2 Askers. So we're gonna have like Oblivion level summons here." I have all 3 of my Sullys all on a team wishing you good luck. I appreciate that very much. Hopefully they'll come through for us. So, last but certainly not least, Oblivion. Where are you standing? Are you sticking with these guys, that 20 to 30% range?
When you asked that question, the first thing I thought of was 20%. So it's like exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, he's just slightly better, but like he's not like perfect upgrade, right? He's that small trade-off of the C skill. I think he's kind of built for summoner duels. That's the thing about it, right? Like him and Duo Asker just be best friends. Like you bring in Duo Asker, you put in lethality, and all of a sudden it's like second hit lethality instantly, and he has all the cool things you want typically on your other Yuri. So that's pretty much where I'm at with him.
I would add in he's also built for arena, and foul play in arena is so good. Oh man,
yeah,
I'm not looking forward to playing against it. All the AI shenanigans.
Oh god, that's such a good
that
point.
would be fun.
Yeah.
Thank goodness I don't play arena.
I just love when I did that arena video. Tacho left a comment that said, "There are less arena fans than there are likes on this video."
Damn.
I was like, that's harsh, but it might be true.
I mean, according to Phoenix Masters poll, right? Arena was like the most popular mode when it became the competitive modes, right?
Is that weird?
It's like the least disliked.
Yeah, least. Okay, that's a better way to put it. Least disliked.
Oh, I promise. Where is Arena ranking for you these days with all the new rewards? I talk to these guys all the time, but I haven't heard your take on that.
I like it when I have a bonus legendary. It's awesome. Like the new changes are really good, but I find that when I don't have a bonus legendary, it's just terrible. And like last week, legendary Grima was my bonus. And the only teams that I was able to beat were teams that also had legendary Grimas on them. Like she just couldn't kill anyone else. And
Yeah,
like she has several merges, got her refine, but she just could not kill anything else. And also just legendary Robin has been a much bigger pain than I thought he would be. Just those debuffs are everywhere.
I think, and real quick from Draven. Finally caught a stream. Good luck on the polls. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it greatly. I send all that good luck. We'll see how we can do. Man, I promise I don't know a FEHtuber who called Legendary Robin right. Like that's
Yeah.
The impact was we've joked about this before, but like to a person, every one of them, I heard the same thing. Like they'd be surprised, they'd look and they'd say, "Oh, just stats."
Yeah, exactly.
I guess that whole thing where I was talking about stats not being a deal anymore, he was really making fun of me is what he was doing. FJ, thank you so much for the good luck. I appreciate it greatly. So I feel like we should start at least summoning on something. Do you guys have a preference? Like, do you want to start with the arena rewards first? Or do you want to start with all the little piddly things?
We should do the arena awards, I think. I feel like we
Yeah,
can get
definitely.
some fun things here.
All
Yeah.
right.
See what we get.
All right. Chat. I need Valorias in the chat.
Yes.
Just
Good
yeah.
pick.
I know we said this last time, but this time it's actually true.
This
You
is
will get the
coming.
Valoria this summer.
Gonna get this.
I
No,
got
no,
her for arena summons, so that's-
Oh.
They really need to put her in Hall of Forms. Like I know she's old, so they probably wouldn't do that, but they should do that.
Yeah.
That'd be such a good unit for Hall of Forms.
Oh, it'd be amazing.
Yeah, you can get like attack speed clash and every. Ooh,
that's
interesting.
decent.
That's exactly what I
Excellent.
got. That's exactly what I got. I was like, okay,
Wow.
I can play.
Oh, I'll definitely take that.
What does she have? Flashing Blade 4 and no follow-up?
Yep.
Your memory
Hey, Flashing Blade 4 for the future Valoria you're going to get this time.
There you go, yeah.
Hey.
There we go. All you guys' memory is so much better than mine. I mean, I'm also the guy who on the summoning chart I put Winter Cordelia instead of Caldori.
yeah.
So that's oh my gosh.
Don't worry, we were all wishing it was that instead.
I totally am. The only person I know that was happy about Keldori was like Calorie, and that was it. Everybody else was like, eh,
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. One colorless.
All right.
perfect.
This is
Oh,
the
wait,
one.
wait. Oh shoot. I may have jinxed us all. Okay, I'm gonna screw up this camera now because I've got to grab for the Dimitri. Hold on.
It's already predetermined by now, I think.
Oh my
True.
gosh, DCM.
Elder V's summoning lessons, we already know what all of these are.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not going to go into a bad explanation anymore.
Okay. We can do this, Dimitri. I mean, if not for this one, then the next one, you know, it'll be all good.
Yeah.
All right. Smoke. That's good, right?
It's necessary.
Who are
it's-
you?
Oh, that was my luck there. That's my luck.
There we
That's
go.
definitely
This
promise
is-
luck.
Oh, it's
This
in
is
it.
in honor of Promise right here. That's
I
where this is
just
coming
gave
from.
him the arcane bow last week.
Ooh.
He's
Nice.
still not very good, but it is a good one.
At least he looks really good, right? Like,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
art is so
There's-
slay.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, I almost didn't recognize him in the Resplendent. That looks really cool.
Oh gosh.
Oh
Wow.
no.
All
right. I'm trying to remember who I had picked last. I know I went with both of you guys, so I think I'll have Promise. Which one do you think? Like
I say top.
top? All right.
Top.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe.
Smoke again.
Oh.
Oh,
This is a good
Makoto.
one.
Armor Fine is decent.
Yeah,
I mean, Kanto control in there.
Yeah, before it
Yeah.
existed as a skill, yeah.
I mean, she's from Fates, right? So that's the first step.
True.
I tell you what though, I completely forgot that healers don't get assault when you at like
Oh,
level
by
1.
default, yeah.
Oh,
I heard the
right.
seasonal ones do. Seasonal 5-star exclusives healer come with their weapon pre-learned, but the non-seasonal ones don't,
Well,
which is really weird.
Elise, the new harmonica Elise did.
Yeah.
I got all set into that. And I forget who I was farming, and oh, you know who it was? It was Alincia, and I got all of my farm team set up and hit go, and of course she just did nothing, and I oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, training up
I-
healers is such a
Thanks,
pain. Oh.
Oh.
Come on. All right. We're gonna go with this red. Maybe it'll. I think I prefer red. I can't even remember now. Like that's.
Are you aiming for like Rupture Sky? red?
That's it. The Byleth, and you get 2 chances.
Oh.
Also,
Oh,
that's
that's a great one.
really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I'll take that all day.
I was being dumb and I was trying to get ready for SDS half awake, and I was like, okay, I gotta inherit my stuff to Catria, but I meant to inherit it to Tawna so I could duplicate the fodder, and I put all of it onto Catria, so I just wasted like Ruptured Sky. And,
Oh,
everything.
no.
I was like, oh my gosh. Like, this is why you don't do SDS when you're half awake.
All right.
This is why you don't play Fae when like you're half awake.
Literally.
I I remember when I first started, I made this meme that I just thought was hilarious. It was like, summoners don't let summoners summon Sleepy, or something to that
Yes.
effect.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
I thought it was hysterical, and I think it got downvoted all the way to like -11. On
Oh
Reddit.
my gosh.
That's a
Wait.
Reddit for you.
Ow.
Exactly.
What?
I don't know about y'all, but I've made like the worst summoning decisions at like 2, 3 a.m. when
Yup.
I'm
Oh,
sleepy.
yeah.
Like
Yup.
just YOLO pulls, which turn into like 100 orbs down the drain. Sucks.
I've definitely done that. I think I was going on a rival bro mains, and I was like, I'm bringing Duite, and it'd be really cool if he was merged up a bit more, like 3
Oh,
a.m.
God.
3
Oh
a.m.
no.
600 orbs later, I got one copy, and I was like,
Oh,
this was
no.
the worst decision I ever made.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It do be
So,
like that sometimes.
Yup.
You look at what you could have, and then just reality just sets you back in. That's how they get you.
So Tactic, who finally corrected me on the pronunciation of his name. I was saying Tactique, and in like the most polite way possible. In the Discord, he changed his name to Infantry Speed Tactic. I read that, and I was like, oh.
Joe, catch a hit. Here you go.
So I do learn eventually. It just takes a bit.
Don't worry, that's why we're here. Oh, this is the Henriette Gustav banner, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Holoforms one. So
Okay.
Close Defense 4, I would love that. Like I would be all about that.
It's a very good skill.
I am super tempted to spark this banner just for the far save.
Is this Sparkle?
Yeah, it is. I didn't
Apparently,
know they were
yeah.
sparkable.
didn't
That was a
know.
real like
Yeah,
I
even
didn't
if you don't have Day Pass.
I didn't realize it
Oh,
till
shit.
just now.
I wish I wish I didn't hear that, because I'm gonna think about it.
no.
Don't do it. Stay strong.
Do you need far save fodder?
I mean,
I
can put on
mean,
Zell.
like I do have a bunch, but like I also have a bunch of orbs left over that I was planning to spend, but and so I'm seriously considering it because I don't want to fodder off either Femortis or female Valentine's Robin because I like both of them.
I completely get that. I always want copies of the heroes because you never know when they're gonna suddenly get good. Like it's weird how these things pop up, but that's. Oh,
I mean, I
Kenmei,
could.
Kenmei is still with us. Check that out. She's
Hey.
foregoing sleep.
Hey.
She says worst times to summon: when you're sleepy, when you're hungry, when you're tired.
Just in a bad mood in general. That's so true though. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it makes you want to keep going because you're like, oh, maybe I'll feel better if I get the unit I want, and then you always just feel worse.
Kenmei, are you watching us from bed? That's. We need to talk about your sleeping habits. Like this is terrible for you. And hello. Okay, I'm Dil Conley. Hey, he said hello, and it's Rocket Gal.
Hey,
Hey.
Rocket Gal.
Hello.
How is the studying going, Rocket Gal? Are we all good there? Like I know you were studying really hard, so I'm hoping that's going fantastically. Okay. I think we want blue here. And we got a blue.
At least one blue.
Or we could go for colorless and maybe it'll be a Valoria.
That's copium.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be some like super luck.
What is the odds of just getting a random Valoria from
So
that?
small.
Small.
So small.
It has to be tiny.
I'm actually curious. Hold on.
Someone hit up Elder Me.
All right.
It's a really old banner.
This is actually red here.
Ooh,
I've been
okay.
tinkering with Arioma lately.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is hilarious. Bloot Gang wants to let me form his Valoria.
Oh.
I mean, that'd be pretty cool. I wish that they would do more of those, to be honest, even though it costs money, which kind of sucks. But
Yeah.
like getting to see everybody's like super maxed out heroes is so nice, and then knowing you get to pick one of them even feels even better.
I just wish like we had more control over what units show
Yes.
up, because I bought a pack last time and ended up not even spending it on anything because nothing was that good.
Oh, that sucks. That's terrible.
Yeah.
It's interesting, and you get these folks. I mean, it's like feast or famine. Like, either you
Yeah.
have so many good units that you don't have enough to get what you
Yeah.
want, or you have nothing, and then that's
Yeah.
Right.
good times. Good times. Rocket Gal says she is studying 14 hours this weekend.
Oh, gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I
I
remember
hope
being in
it all
college.
goes well.
As Ken May says, make sure you're sleeping, eating, and yeah. What was the other one? I don't remember.
Being
She had
tired.
3. That's yeah.
Drinking water? Maybe staying hydrated? I don't know.
There you go. That's a good one.
We'll go
yeah.
with that. We'll hop over to Pretty and say you need to drink
Exactly.
water. Actually, what do these folks have? I don't even remember. I like Lilith.
Not much. Not
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, probably
Oh.
go for Lilith.
Yeah.
I think Lilith
Let's
probably was.
definitely do Lilith.
I think Lilith might get a really good refine. Or has she already gotten one? No, right?
No,
I
it's just
don't think she has yet.
Not yet. No, not yet. Almost.
I think there's like it
Close.
could be good.
Absolutely, yeah. That teleportation.
And I personally think she's actually really underrated right now. It's just
I
that
just wish she
Fallen
could run
Lilith's
Gale
better.
Force.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Imagine how good she'd be if she could run Gale
Dragon
Force.
Gale Force.
Yes,
Dragon Gale Force
yes.
is so cool.
Like, we need a Dragon Gale Force yesterday.
Maybe her
Maybe with,
refine will let her like Raging Storm type thing.
Mm,
That would be
That would
really,
be
really good.
neat.
That would be really good.
yeah.
I'd
Um,
love that.
I'm worried that for a little bit I thought for sure we were going to get the Dragon Gale Force, but our Dragon Renaissance that was happening has kind of
Yeah.
faded, so I think they're
Yeah.
kind of done giving us dragon skills, which makes me sad.
For now, just wait another year and then. Can you guys believe this game's been around for so long and there's no end in sight?
Oh
It's
gosh.
been like 6 years, right?
Makes me feel
Over
so old.
6, yeah. It makes me feel really old.
Yeah, really old.
Are any of you guys day ones?
Yeah,
I
I'm day
am.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've been
2020
around
is when
for
I
too
started.
long.
So I'm like the Zoomer in this chat right now.
We're the grandparents saying, "Get off my lawn." Back in my day, we didn't have skill inheritance.
I can't even like imagine that. Honestly.
Back in my day, every new hero's banner was a 3 focus, and you could plus 10
Yep.
units
Oh my
much
gosh.
cheaper.
That was so cool. I wish I would bring that back now.
Yes.
I mean, this one is a three like hero banner right here.
This-
Yeah, I just feel like one of the problems that people don't talk about in FEH is that we get too many heroes too quickly.
Yeah,
Everybody,
Oh, yeah.
everybody wants new heroes because they want their new hero to get like a
Yeah,
new version.
like
Wherever.
it's fun and exciting, and
Right. But honestly, it's bad for the game, I think. Like, just getting that many heroes just makes the meta shift way too quickly. So, I
but
wouldn't
at the
mind-
same time, I guess you could argue like because there's so many new heroes and not that many people are pulling for every single new one.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
even if a really good new unit gets introduced, like how many people are really pulling for them unless they are truly like
Right.
something special.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Availability is like definitely the biggest thing. Like, look at Duo Elite; she's really good, but we don't see her that often because
Yeah,
not many people pull
exactly.
the banner.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
such
I saw
a good
her a
one.
lot in bonus season in AR, but since
Mhm.
then I haven't seen her at all.
I
So
just
you're, like,
I
on
just
the
saw a
very
great
constant
boomer
path.
moment here. This is when you got a Virion as your starting unit instead of a Takumi.
Yes, I remember
Yeah.
that.
I
I
didn't
still
even
have my
know
one
that.
star.
Oh man.
Okay, like I can't even imagine the time when like Takumi or like male Robin was like dominant in the meta. Like
Oh,
that just seems so
oh, yeah.
bizarre to me.
Yeah.
Male Robin was my first 5-star I feathered, like for 20k feathers, and it was because
Wow.
of Takumi. Because I was like,
I think mine
Takumi's
was
fly.
Nino because Blade Tomes were
yes.
just like so
Yes.
good.
Blade tomes were amazing. You'd like bring in like Erica or Ephraim because they had
Yep.
like, the Hone attack. or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then it was just like,
oh
oh.
man,
Oh.
it was so simple back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you three are like speaking a completely different game.
We are. Oh, it was. It was a completely different game.
It really
very,
was.
very different.
Math was
Do you
so
guys remember when Tempest Trials were difficult?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
on the hardest difficulty, they
Yes.
were actually
loved it.
challenging.
Oh,
I
man.
loved it so much. That was like one of my favorite game modes, and everybody else on Reddit was
Same.
like, "This is the worst game mode ever," and I'm like, "I'm having a blast. I'm running around with like Reinhardt and Shershi
Yep,
and like
yep.
Azura and Lucina and having a blast. Like, what are you guys talking about?
All right, this is unfortunately the Sharena banner. I was hoping we could
Ah.
sneak out the merge, and
Oh,
we're not going to be able to. So
That's too
it's
bad.
I have they have been in the Discord. They've been begging me to finish off Spring Sharena, and
How many merges is she at?
I've got her at +7.
Oh, it's not that close.
okay.
That like probably around 600 orbs.
Yeah,
That's a
Yeah.
lot of orbs.
it is.
Yeah.
So I think +7 is a fantastic number. It's a nice lucky number.
Keep telling yourself that.
I mean,
Dang,
honestly,
promise?
like merges.
Sorry, I'm feeling savage today.
Honestly,
Who
though,
do you
like
go for here?
merges beyond like a certain amount, like genuinely don't really mean as much.
They don't. It's a vanity thing, at least for me. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I have to see that +10 if it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's like a completionist thing for me. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like the character's done yet. I'm like, okay, I need to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I know GTM, you're very good at saving orbs, so definitely different mindset.
Plus
Yes, they're trying to
9.
Spread the saving
Plus
propaganda.
9 Lucina. I would have just blown
Yeah,
through that
exactly.
so fast.
That was me
there's
with
no
Camilla.
way.
She was at +9, and I'm like, you know what? I can't stop here. There's no stopping now.
Don't worry, we are like 30% of the way to a +10. Just need like the 70% of the codes remaining for that +10.
That's true. That's true.
I
It's a good way to think about it.
I would have been like, you know what? I mean, I'll use that fodder for something else. I mean, near save is really good, and what's the null follow up for armors that I'm just blanking on?
Savvy
Savvy
fighter.
fighter? Yeah.
Yeah, savvy
yeah.
fighter. Yeah, and that's, but especially with that kind of luck, like that was nuts. So,
Crazy.
Yeah, I just knew from experience because I had the same sort of luck for Plumeria, who was at +9 at the Hero Fest, and I really wanted her at +10. And it was like 300 orbs later, I didn't get a single Plumeria again, and I was just like, all right, well, I knew my lesson from now on, and so
I remember
But the fact that you can
Oh.
stick to that, like, is
Right.
commendable.
I can't ever. Like, it's gonna be different this time for sure. Definitely gonna be
Yeah, exactly.
So
You
we
get
have-
it, Olivia.
you gotta
Absolutely.
understand how painful it was to like keep to my hard
great.
orb limit.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
Oh,
the
so
opposite.
painful.
Like, I definitely know how it feels to not get stuff for sure.
We've got a fantastic question here that I want to get to. This is your ideal Grail unit
Mm,
to get the next Resplendent, and that's from
Oh,
Grey Bearded
okay.
Summoner. What do you guys think?
Other
Promise.
than Arden.
Other
You
than-
Oh,
can't
I need
say
to
Arden.
think about it. Give me a sec. I need to think
Okay,
about
okay,
that.
we'll go to Oblivion.
I'll pass
All right, what do you
to
think?
something.
Oh, can I get anyone, or does that have to be like realistic?
Well, this is a Resplendent, so I mean,
Right. Like, I can't pick a new hero though, right? Because if I picked a new
No.
hero, I'd probably pick like Har. But like if I can't,
no.
then I'd probably pick Joshua. I think.
We're not talking like rational here. I mean, these
Okay,
these
okay.
are favorites. No, you want Har, you pick Har.
I would pick Har, yeah. And
All
Har or
right.
Joshua. Joshua, like his art kind of is, not the best.
I think I would choose a female Robin just to match with a male Robin, and I mean I think that's inevitable at some point, but I'd also really would like Cynthia to get one as well. I think that would be really cool for like an Askeren hero. It would really fit her character too.
Mm-hmm.
I just need Arden's HP to go even higher. I mean, that's really.
99 HP Arden coming soon.
I've already got I think I get him up to 91 on one of my defenses. Like it's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
It's
So much
fantastic.
HP.
He laughs at Bull Tower. Only not really because he's a Gen 1 hero, but we
I
can
mean, he
pretend.
still does.
He does good. He does good. Promise, did we give you long enough?
You know, of like recent heroes, probably Limstella's my favorite of them. So I would love for Limstella to get a Resplendent. I don't know what realm, but I think that would be super cool. But like older realistic ones, I think Marissa is a unit whose refine is like so underrated. And I would just I would love for her to get some more stats because she's kind of lacking in the attack department, but she's a really interesting unit.
She really. I've been looking at her
Yeah.
recently. Like she is very, very good.
I was very jealous when she got that refined and Joshua got plus $4. I was like,
Yeah.
really?
I didn't even
So
think
bad.
about Realm. Okay, and I'm gonna go. This happens next year, and I'm gonna go. The new realm they enter is Summer, because that would sell so many things, and the resplendence there we'll get like swimsuit Arden.
Just like swimsuit everything. Summer banners all year round.
Right.
Yeah.
I would think there's like a swimsuit. Like
I
thing.
genuinely think they'll do like an aquatic theme at least once. So maybe next year, like an underwater mermaid theme would be super cool. I still think that.
yeah,
I said that a few years
definitely.
ago, but
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Atlantis or something.
I-
So it's like-
Exactly.
yeah.
I want to see the mermaid flyers, like the tail flap as it goes through.
Oh my goodness, that would actually be so cool.
That would be very cool.
Hey, Josh said goodbye. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. It helps the channel out a ton. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have noticed, like, one of the things when I go through and look at the different sprite art, the sprite art has gotten so much better, like,
Yeah.
over these last 6 years.
Yes.
I just-
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
It is nuts. They are so detailed.
It's so good. I love it.
All right. We need a moment of silence, though, and then we can go back to discussing things. Okay. We're going all red here because I really want a +1 Yuri. Like, that is the ideal. That is like Whale Spark, right? Hey,
you trying to
Wacky
say,
Warrior,
Joel?
thank
I mean,
you so much for
it's optimal.
subscribing. Sorry, what's that?
I was just saying it's optimal to color snipe. So
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
yeah.
But I have been, actually it was SPG, was arguing the other day that +1 really wasn't that good for the orbs you were spending on it. And I started thinking about it, and I was like, oh no, she's probably right. All the orbs I've wasted.
I don't mind. I hate having like the Bane, right? Just be able to get rid of the Bane so
Yeah.
nice for me.
Well,
Yeah.
certain heroes, like, it goes a long way.
Right.
Any
Yeah.
kind of tanking hero, it's a big deal.
Yeah, but I guess like on a nuke, it's not as big of a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go plus speed minus HP. I mean, you're done. Or minus
Yeah.
res. I mean, that's
Yeah.
Right.
all right. Here it goes.
All right.
We can do this.
You're
I think
right
this
here.
could be Emblem.
I'd be fine with Embla. Like that's all good. Like bring Embla on. And it's long.
Close.
It's okay.
Yeah. Helps from Emla, I think.
There was a
Or-
day
or-
when
or
this
is it-
was. There was the day when this is the Surtur counter. Like that was.
Oh my gosh, yes. I used Lilina in one season and Soniki in the other.
Axe
I used to bring
Breaker.
along my armor slayer Hana because she came with the armor slaying weapon, the OG
Right.
Hana. Yeah, she would actually like one shot him, which was nice.
Nice. Yeah. I had
back
Hana
in-
built up for Arena Assault to take care of Surturs there.
Yeah.
Right.
Do any of y'all actually play Arena Assault? I stopped
yeah.
like
No.
several years ago.
Arena Assault is like actually my least favorite mode.
Yeah,
competitive
probably
wise
same.
in the game.
Why?
It's just such a grind and
Exactly.
so boring. Yeah.
I like it because I get to play with all my heroes, or not all of them, but more of my heroes and my berries. Because like everywhere else, I'm using the same heroes. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, I get to try out this hero again. Yay!
So the
That's
thing
true.
you need to do,
but-
the thing that makes it so much better is don't worry about blessings at all. Just ditch it. They don't even add that many points, really. Like,
Oh,
it's very rare that it's going to bump your score.
Yeah, you think so?
And then you just set up preset teams, and in the like you can go to the reserve teams and set them up there, and it's so much more chill. It is so much more fun, and yeah, just ditch the whole idea of blessings altogether. Don't do that.
I mean, for me, like, I get the appeal of like using a lot of your barracks, but at least for me, that's just more pain because you have to set up more teams, and I prefer like 1 or 2 teams that you constantly use. Also,
Same.
hi Caius.
I never do that. I don't think. I just always like put whoever I want to play with that day. And like, okay.
All
I
right,
think that's a
DTM.
problem with me, though.
Yes.
We've got it. We've got to fix something. So it's chaos.
Oh, Caius.
Chaos
Yeah,
with a K.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Right.
Exactly. That's how I remember it
When-
too.
Well, I think that's the Twitter handle, right? And when I finally realized that, because I read it just a bunch of times, and I finally realized how clever they were, and I was like, oh, I can't believe it took me this long.
I think their Twitter at used to be something different, but they just recently switched to Case with a K, and I'm like, yeah, that's great. That's really clever.
Yeah, I remember it being different too.
It's like at Falco Lambda, if I remember
I
correctly.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Tactic says he sees chaos. I'm sorry, Tactic. I've learned the error of my ways. Oh man, 3 reds. I thought that was gonna be it. Like I had a good feeling about that one.
Whenever
It's
I see
okay, though.
multiple of the same color I'm pulling, I'm always like, oh my god, this is gonna be 3 of this unit that I'm pulling,
Uh-oh,
and then it's
uh-oh.
not even 1.
Careful, promise. Be careful what you're starting here.
Be careful. You're stepping on the landmine.
I'm about to go into a very bad explanation about how it's bad.
Oh.
Hey, it's chaos.
We've had this conversation like 3 times for like an hour.
Hi.
And
I've
every
been
time
here,
I like completely confuse the chat because I'm
I-
bad at explaining things.
I've been here like the entire time. Hi.
Oh, hello.
No, you joined like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, we saw you.
Yeah.
Listen, promise sees all. I don't. I'm completely oblivious. But that's that's why
I want to
bring
hear
these
the
folks
rant
around.
though. I want to
Oh,
hear
no.
the
Oh
rant on.
gosh, no, you, oh gosh.
I do.
No, you
I'm
do.
so
Do you really-
curious.
Do you really want to?
Yeah, I'd love to hear.
Okay, it basically all comes down to like, you know, how the summoning actually happens when you load in the circle, not on the individual stones, right?
Yeah.
So like, you roll the dice on the circle. So what actually matters? Oh, nice! Let's
Hey,
go.
let's go.
Word.
It's not
All right.
Yuri, but it's still good.
Well,
I had a feeling
just-
Emblem was going to be the first one.
So Chaos showed up, and then Embla did. I
Ooh.
think I just needed some extra good luck to overcome whatever bad quagmire I'm in. So that's Kenmei, go to sleep. What are you still doing up?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm
you
sorry.
Kenmei,
I
only
interrupted.
European here. Go to sleep.
I interrupted. DTM.
Oh,
We do want to hear the explanation.
Okay, so basically, because like summoning happens on the circle, having more red orbs in this case doesn't actually like means you like roll the dice 3 more times. You still only roll the dice 1 time for the circle, and so if say like if IS showed who was actually under these stones, you would only take 1 and dip because it
Yes.
only matters whether or not the circle has a 5-star or not. And so you want to roll the dice, load in as many circles as you want. And so by having to go through more and more redstones, it increases the cost of rolling the dice. And so ideally you don't want to see as many red orbs in this case.
Wait, but then like in a circle with only 1 red orb, for example, you can only get 1 Yuri.
Right,
But in one with 3, you can technically get 3 Yuris, and I've seen people's screenshots getting like
Yep.
multiple
Yep.
of the same unit.
You can get 3 Yuris, but obviously those are super rare.
I'm
And-
so
Yeah.
sorry. I love this so much. This comment from Terrell, the summoning fallacy. I don't think he's talking about the DTM thing. I think it's the possibility of any stone could be the 5-star. That's
Yeah.
that.
I mean, technically, every stone has a 100% chance of being the unit you want.
Exactly.
Someone
Exactly.
said that to me the other day, and I thought that was so funny.
I love that. That's great.
Oh man.
You technically have a 100% chance of winning the lottery if you have a winning ticket.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. Another time it works every time.
Hey!
There you go. There's your 100% chance.
Yeah, congrats on the lottery. Remember when you did? Oh my god, sorry. I'm actually dying in the call right now. Remember when you're famous?
I
That
love
took 4 tries.
Good night, Kenmei.
Good night.
night. Unless you
Good
want to stay
night.
up. Like, if you want to hop in the chat right now, we'll take you. Like, that's, I mean, if you're going to be up anyway, you might as well be hanging
I think
out
she's
with
in
us.
bed though, so
I hope so. I'm just being a bad influence. And somewhere up there, I saw Bloot Gang say Fadinger's owl, which I love that. Okay, I haven't even looked at the IVs yet. I've been listening intently to the summoning. Yes!
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Nice.
That's perfect.
Oh man, that's
Pretty
awesome.
much.
Oh, I
This
knew
has
you
been a
guys
really
would bring
good
me a luck.
session.
Knew it.
Yeah, only 11 summons in.
And I forgot.
Are you just gonna stop?
Oh God, no. That's.
That's not the same. This is Joe we're talking about. He's not.
Yeah. Trust me, I tried. Promise.
Hey, I'm
mean-
2-0 DTM.
He does
Oh.
have a lot of orbs. Like he does have like a large number of orbs, so he can afford it.
All right. I like that phrasing there. He can afford it.
I can
Oh,
always
man.
afford the plus 10 units I want. It doesn't matter if I only have 20 orbs.
That's a different kind of afford, though.
Yeah.
I can snap my fingers and add 2 more weeks of regret into my life.
So true. So true.
Oh man.
Yes, the shoulder devil has always emerged victorious, Blood Gang. I'm so sad.
Someone just referred to it as a mouth-watering amount of orbs, and I thought that was worth noting.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I turned away for 1 second. Turned around, there's a Yuri there.
That's
All
awesome. Are you
right.
gonna merge beyond plus
Great.
one if you get more?
Well, I mean, after this session, I'll have him at plus 10. So.
True. I forgot. Sorry.
I can Robin.
You leaked the script, Thomas. You're supposed
Sorry.
Sorry,
guys.
in honor of the future beach theme that's coming next year, I need to change the scenery.
There you
So
go. There you go.
here we go.
Summer Yuri? If that happens, I'm gonna blame it on you.
Oh man.
All right.
Here's number 3. Well,
Hey, wait! I just got the best,
best
unit in the game, right here.
Yeah.
Oh dang!
who cares about this other guy? Well, who's that, Leon?
True.
Very
He does
spicy
look very
today.
similar.
Oh man, that is a lot of blues. That's a scary color. Oh no! Someone in the comments was like, I'm at a plus 9 note, and I planned on getting them to plus 10. And then I looked at the banner. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry.
I hate when that happens. The
Yeah.
share's just terrible.
Honestly, it's so bad. I'd probably just skip it, even if I had a plus 9.
Yeah. Well, you would definitely, because you have self-control. I might actually skip it for that.
I would
That's-
I would go to Spark. Yeah, I would go for Spark though.
What am I saying? I would definitely go to Spark. Don't listen to me. That's yeah.
I would.
I keep forgetting
attack
there's smart.
Speedhole.
Oh, I forgot the legendary Yuri counter. Hey, so I want you guys to look really carefully and see all the hard work that I put in for this amazing light show behind me. This is, you can just barely see the colors
Oh
turn.
wow.
Wait.
The tint changes just a little bit.
Oh, you mean in the camera? Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you were like
Yeah.
the animation.
Amazing stuff there. That's I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the lights dim, and then have the light show on. But yeah, that's. Oh, and Wacky Warrior. I was busy looking at the Yuri. I see that the Sullys brought you with amazing luck, and they did. Thank you so much. Sullys they came through for me here. Congrats, and hopefully everyone else has good luck. I know Oblivion already did. I haven't asked you guys. Is Promise? Are you summoning on this banner?
Nope. I have like 30 orbs. Camilla really took all my orbs. And I think Fallen Fafnir might happen this year. Gotta be ready for that.
Possibility. Definitely.
Yeah.
That is the better choice to not summon.
Honestly, I don't super need anything on this banner, so yeah, no reason to pull.
So I think I have to take just a step back here and wonder. So we're going to continue going to Spark, but do I switch gears? I really need a new light mythic merged up.
What are your current like mythics?
Peony, Air, and Dogger.
Okay, I agree with you because I have Aaron Dagger and it sucks. It's so
I
bad.
think
Like,
you can
I hate
also-
it.
Dogger at full merges is actually a good unit. Like, and I put
Not for
infantry
me.
infantry null follow up on her, and it's really nice.
But air probably falls flat.
Yeah.
I like air more than dagger, to be honest. Whenever I'm taking air, feels like she puts in work, and the dagger just kind of stands there. I'm like, okay, dagger, you just have to kill this one unit with 5 HP, and then she misses, and I'm like, oh my god, why?
Chat is saying go colorless, and I just want to say, I mean, yeah, what other color would you go for if you want a light mythic right now?
Yeah.
I think I'll summon blue. Maybe I'll get a light mythic.
I mean, I guess the ideal would be Asker here, right? Just
Mhm.
because.
Joe loves Goto, remember?
I
Goto
love
is
Goto.
pretty
I
good.
think he is amazing. I might be I'm in the minority there. I know, but I think he's really good. What are my merges on those two? I don't even know. Like, I need a blank spot here. I have too many setup teams. Let's see. Asker and Gateau. They're
+1.
both at
Both
+1.
Hmm.
I could at least get one more merge with the Spark.
Yeah,
And I mean,
you
it's
can't really go wrong if you summon colorless here.
it's Asker, right? I do love Gateau,
Mhm.
but I mean the utility.
I love Asker, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 1 in 3 chance either way, but. Oh, you mean for the spark? Sorry.
Yeah, we'll summon colorless throughout the rest of this, but that's.
There's probably like a 40% chance you get one of those, or probably more actually.
I'm gonna summon colorless.
60.
Boom. Hey,
Desire
I'm gonna
senses
follow.
in motion.
I'm gonna
Don't
follow.
worry, this is optimal.
Exactly. I'm gonna follow DTM's rules of summoning here,
No,
and we only summon one, and then we're out.
There's a 100% chance
Oh, gosh.
that Yuri is in this one.
If it's Yuri, if it was Yuri, we would have
just
switched
saying,
courses.
Joel.
We would have gone all out for Yuri. That's.
I mean, hold on. Like,
The
are
other
we
two are
switching
definitely
colorless
Yuri,
now,
same.
or are we still going on red?
I was thinking we were gonna do colorless because past a +1 Yuri, I don't think it really benefits me. Whereas merges on Asker do help
Okay.
me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, DTM has said it's okay. Like that is like the angel saying go ahead and spend orbs. So I mean that's.
Wait, I said that's fair that we can back off. And close
Okay, I'll be, if DTM can be the angel on your shoulder, I'll be the devil on your shoulder and tell you that 99% of gambling addicts quit before they
No.
make it big.
True.
we have 2 shoulder devils now.
2 shoulder devils.
I got a request to see Forma Larce. I really like this build. I was torn. I know Oblivion, you got Distant Dart instead.
Yes.
And I go back and forth on which was the better one, like depending on the
Finish didn't
day.
show up for me. I would have took Finish if it was there, but it didn't show up.
Yeah. There are definitely moments though where Dart would have been absolutely fantastic. But
Mhm.
I was looking at this unit today, and I think with a refine, like this could be a serious Godsword because Godswords are back. That's.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah, she just needs a good refine.
yeah. Her and Marina.
Yeah. I almost hit the red. I'm still trying to switch course.
You already missed 2 Yuris, Joel. Do you really want to miss 3?
All right. Oh, we have smoke. This is a good thing, right?
Yes. Oh.
Yes. Oh.
Good. I mean, we get great art, so that's at least.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Guys, I have a question.
Mhm.
When I was pulling for Ninja Camilla on Hero Rises, I got 8 Veronicas along the way.
Oh my gosh.
And I didn't have a single copy of her before, and I'm like, it's worth going to +7 with her, right? Like I don't have a legendary
Yes.
merged in that season.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Like it's not worth keeping the fodder.
No. She's
Yeah,
probably like
what
one of the
does she
best
even
picks in the
have?
entire game. If not
Phoenix
the
Smoke
best.
4, which like only she has, I think. Or does someone else have it too?
One other person had it, I
Hold on,
think.
let me see.
Panic.
I
Smoke
Okay, she has attack speed catch 4 and panic smoke 4.
And Trace.
and
And
Trace.
And Trace.
Yeah, Trace.
So the fodder is good, but it's like I feel like a +7 legendary is just
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, honestly, I just
Especially
merge
her. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. She's like
She's
the
so
best
good.
nuke still. So
Yeah. She's stupid. Like she's so ridiculous. It's just not fair.
Yes. Sorry, my brain just totally skipped a beat there. I just absolutely Chaos, I was giving you credit for the term streamer brain because you're the first one I heard use it, and it is such a real deal. Like yeah.
Streamer brain is a real epidemic, and not enough people are taking note of it.
Oh, all right. I think I missed a colorless there. Like yeah, it's all good. That wasn't what we wanted. We're going by the DTM theory, where we only want one orb per circle.
Yes. Need to reload those circles as much as possible.
Summon as much as possible, spend all the orbs.
Okay. What I had planned here was actually a pause. And I kind of wanted a tier list of all of Promise's favorite units. Now,
wait,
you guys,
is she gonna tier her own favorites? Or are we gonna judge her tier list?
Oh no, we're not gonna do that.
You can judge. I know I'm right.
Originally, and let's hop over here.
Wow.
Originally, what I had planned was just Promise, but I didn't think we would have all the fun people here. So I'm wondering if we all want to rank Promise's units together.
Let's do it.
I'm down. How are we ranking these?
Now, what I normally like to do is now keep in mind, well, what's our ranking criteria? Because before it was going to be, like how much Promise loves a unit, and all right, let's go with this. All right, we're going to go with how fun they were to use on release.
How do you quantify fun, though?
It's
it's
not
subjective.
quantifiable. That's the great thing. Like I'm making you guys like work here. And usually what I try to do is I try to kind of level set and to pick like an S tier and then a C tier. And and Hundley totally helped me on this, by the way. Like,
wait, what did he do?
Huge help. I had to remember all of these units, and because this was, of course, last minute. Like I was running around, and I was like, all right, of course I've got Camilla's, of course I got Claude's. I completely forgot Inez, which is blasphemy. I mean, that's yeah. I got one of the Plumerias, but not both. I don't know. Yeah, I was in a hurry because this was like one of those things. It was such a good idea, and yeah, that's should have planned for more time. What I do need to do, let's see if I can scooch us out of the way a little bit. Actually, you know what? It'll be fine. We'll keep going here. We'll clear space here very, very soon. So, first up, let's see. Okay, and I have to start with this one, which is sad, but I think we all have to look at Lucas here. And Lucas was the very first Aether Raids unit that I saw Promise use.
Yep.
Like way back in the day. And I'm just gonna go ahead on this one. While I really enjoyed Lucas for, showing me the Promise content, he did not look fun to use. I promise. I mean, you're kind of the factor here. Like, if you want to argue for a unit up and down, like you definitely can. But
Okay.
I think poor Lucas probably has to level set here in C tier.
I would move him up just because that defense stat was just like so much fun. Like back in the day where we didn't have all these savior units who all have like 60, 70, 80 defense now, he was one of the few units who could like hit you with a really, really big like Ignis or Bonfire, and it was just a lot of fun.
Bigness was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, that was
The Bigness era in general, like if you had a unit that you didn't know what to do with, like you could just pop Ignis on them and like maximize their defenses and get crazy damage. Like I was running Tobin in Arena like a few years ago because of it.
Oh, Tobin, one of those units who I just forget exists.
Hoping he gets a resplendent.
Tobin was a lot of fun, definitely. All right. We've got 2 to bump him up to B. DTM, we'll have you. Are you thinking B as well? No, not DTM. I'm sorry, I can't do DTM because you weren't around when he released.
Oh.
Forgive me. All right, I Oblivion.
No worries.
I liked Lucas a lot, actually. I thought he was really fun with the bonfire build. When like Steady Breath came out with Ike, he was like one of the first person I wanted to give it to because I thought it was just like such a cool skill on him. And then you got the Resplendent, right, which made him even better. So I like Lucas a lot, actually.
Why didn't I use his resplendent art? Man, this is what happens when you're in a hurry. All right, are you saying that he should be A tier?
No, I'd keep him in B.
Okay, we'll keep him in B then. All right.
Yeah, B's solid.
Mm-hmm.
It looks fine.
Next up, I feel like we need a really powerful unit here, and let's go to New Year's Fafnir. All right.
It's the S tier for me.
Right.
Promise has spoken. Is there anyone who would say that Fafnir isn't S tier?
On release, let me specify.
Oh, definitely on
I mean,
release. That's
either
what we're
way,
talking about.
Fafnir got promised to do Gale Force, which is like instant
Yeah.
double S.
Yes.
Like,
Yep.
Oh,
S tier for sure.
all right.
As
Straight
someone
up.
who had Promise on their friends list when that all came out, I can attest that it was very fun on release to use a +10 Fafnir.
Yep.
I-
I remember telling myself I wasn't gonna +10 him on that banner, and then I just kept going back and get my port back. Still, to this day, the most I've ever wailed on a unit, so I feel like he's obligated to be up there.
All right. Let's see. Duma.
Ooh.
What do you guys
Base
think
Duma.
about base Duma?
Honestly,
When
like,
was he released
C
again?
yeah, on release,
yeah.
C tier for sure.
Yeah.
But
Beginning
he
of
was a
like,
joke.
2020, right? Beginning of 2019, sorry.
I don't remember.
2019, yeah.
Poor Duma.
I mean, he has gained a lot of value recently. So
Yeah.
But this is on release. Like this is
Yeah.
like, that's the criteria.
He's definitely
They reworked his extremely underwhelming skill.
They did.
I remember on his debut banner being really disappointed that I got 2 copies of him because he was just useless. Now he's at +8, so I'm happy that I got that copy. Like obviously because I'm trying to +10 him, but definitely not good when he came out.
All right. C tier it is. Let's see. Next up. I don't think we want to hit Claude's yet. Like that's
Save
too
those
much. We'll save those, but I do want to hit Camilla, and let's talk to DTM first on this. DTM, where are you putting this lovely unit?
that is Brave Camilla, right?
Yes, Brave Camilla.
When was she released? She was CYL 3, right?
I think so. Was it 3 or 2?
3, because Veronica was
It's
here.
like
Yeah,
Ashes of
three,
Chaos.
yeah. I don't think I was playing back then. But like personally, I really like Brave Camilla a lot, and I think she's super underrated back then and even to this day. So even though I wouldn't say she is top tier, like she would be an A for me.
I agree.
All right. And I'm getting called out here by Kaylee. We don't have Picnic Lucas. There were so
Wait.
many favorites.
Why did you change my name? Ilya,
What is
Zoomer?
Zoomer?
TM? Oh, because you started playing in 2020.
wait,
Oh.
you can't do this to me.
Ilya's power has gone to his head. Like that's
Mod abuse.
For sure.
exactly. All right. Next up, I feel like we need to move to a Plumeria, and we're gonna move to Mythic Plumeria. Promise. What do you think?
I think S tier because up until that point we were lacking a really good Astro Mythic, and obviously being a dancer, She just kind of really fit the bill. She's also pretty good. Like, her combat utility is not the greatest, but her dance is pretty good, and just the fact that she's a dancer is just really invaluable. Or definitely was on release.
Promise, did you just say we were lacking a good astromythic? I think you're. What are you talking about? Wait, Altina.
Altina does not count.
Yeah.
Oblivion. I
Sorry.
had my only astromythics were 2 individual Altinas, and it sucked.
You were
It was
you were
so
great.
bad. It was horrible. It was like the
Oblivion.
worst thing.
Oblivion rocking
See,
up
I had
to the
Altina.
call.
I was having the
Yeah.
best day.
Like, I
Game
had
on.
to run 2 Altinas just to score well, and it was so painful. So when Plumeria
Sounds
existed,
amazing.
it was like, wow.
Oblivion
prayers have been
rock-
answered.
Sorry, Oblivion. Not everyone has a +10 Altina. Like,
Yeah,
that's
Oblivion
true.
like rocking
First
up to the
mistake.
call
That-
with,
that's the
with his
crit.
extremely anecdotal Altina experience.
Hey,
Yeah.
it wasn't just me. It was all whales at the time.
To be fair, I did hear that from a lot of whales that Altina was great as long as you had max investment. So,
Yeah, which most of us did.
Yeah.
Altina moment.
Yeah.
oh no, that's
Thank you,
fantastic.
Huntley.
Eltina, that
Huntley.
is.
We're gonna have to have
Okay,
a video
then-
now. You're gonna be in the
No,
next
actually.
montage.
To answer one more, yes, I did. It was for my 1,000 subscriber special. I promised I would finally take Altina out of my present box if I hit 1,000 subscribers, and then recorded myself doing that and immediately foddering her to my Kia.
Okay, yes, we can't be friends anymore.
No.
It's been a fun relationship.
Oh man, I expect a diss track tomorrow.
I have to hire Connor Zach to do it because I can't rap.
I mean, it's debatable if Connor Zach can rap.
I haven't actually watched that yet.
It's pretty fun.
Oh man,
All right, all
it's
right.
pretty
all
fun.
right.
When he started riding the whip, it was like instant.
It was pretty great. But let's talk about Summer Inez.
Can I feel like I need to speak on this first. I feel like I need to make a case for him rather than just instantly y'all putting him in C.
Go ahead.
So, at the time, he was the only, aside from Minerva, he was the only green axe flyer with a good offensive stat line. And his stat line was actually better than Minerva's. And actually, until baby Minerva showed up and then Spring Fur and obviously a lot of other units after that, he was still the axe flyer with the best offensive stat line. So, I want to make a case for him being at least B tier. That's what I have to say.
I guess
That is all true. Like
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, there was
did
Shershi
forget
though.
about
She had a
that.
great
follow-up
axe.
question was that is that how useful was that? Like good stat axe flyer.
I mean, at the time, if you were playing back in 2019.
I mean, it was 2018, wasn't it?
Oh God, you're right.
It was 2018
Oh,
when
God.
like, okay, we need to give 2018 like a pass here because 2018 was a really bad year for phase meta because if you were using any movement type that wasn't armored, you weren't playing the game correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Just because DTM is speaking hate against a Fey Boomer, I'm gonna stick this unit in B tier right here. Like that's
Awesome.
well, us Fey Boomers have got to stick up for each other there. Let's
Yes.
But
let's
I just gotta say, like, an ode to us enjoyers of old units. These rearmed weapons have just been so great. They've just been really, really nice.
Oh yes.
they've
Or
been a
you
lot of
can
fun.
be me in my Black Knight fan era and just get a good refine and have Black Luna.
True. But Innis is never getting a refine.
Yeah,
so.
Lilina benefited a lot from like Arcane and Eclipse.
True.
All right, what
He's
do we
like one
think
of the
about
best users
young
for that,
Inez?
right?
Mm-hmm.
I think S tier
Easy
for Innis.
S
tier.
Yeah, like
That's
Easy
fair,
as-
yeah.
the free to play
One
Deadeye
of the best
effect
plays.
was
Yeah.
insane.
Mhm.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
One of the best
number
free
of
characters
people
we've ever gotten.
the number of people that inherited Deadeye to him just it made me laugh. I really enjoyed that. That's
I did that. I
well,
did that.
Why?
You did it knowing.
Well, I
full
know
well,
why.
though,
Never
like,
mind.
that's-
Let's say why.
I did
Yeah.
it because I had like 20 Shinons.
You were
Exactly.
punishing Shinnok.
Yeah.
Like, that
I
was
was.
Poor
and I
Shinon.
mean, if you didn't have like for arena scoring, that's
Ruptured Sky
It'll
was still
work.
probably just better though.
it was harder to get though.
Yeah.
I felt like for some reason Deadeye
Yeah.
it came out and it was for some reason just easy to get. I don't. That's obviously anecdotal, but that's.
I mean, isn't like Ruptured Sky still only on the violets? Like,
yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
anyone else has that. So
True,
actually
but there are two
rare.
of them.
Shinon got reprinted a lot after he came out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure he was on a Hero Fest that came
Oh,
out
yeah, he
2 months
was.
after his debut, and then he was on a Legendary banner, and then they reprinted his banner.
Okay, I've got to keep us on track here. That's we can definitely talk FEH history all day, and we'll absolutely love it. But we've got to get us moving on, and I want to move us to Duma.
Oh, this one hurts.
The Duma.
Which Duma?
This one hurts.
Oh, that Duma.
Lovingly named Mildew, which is my favorite name for him. I just
Nobody but you likes that name, Joel.
Right. You're
No
the only one that uses it.
absolutely no one loves it but me. I tried so hard to make it a thing, and the rest of the fake community was
Okay.
like, "No, please stop."
Okay, I know you like these names, Joel, but why Mildew instead of Dual-ma?
I like
Because-
Jamila the most personally.
I-
Those
I'm
are
harder
harder
to
to
Dumela.
say. Listen to how Mildew, it just rolls off the tongue. It-
It sounds like a milk brand I never buy from.
Is
sounds
mildew
like,
like a type of mold?
Milk flavored soda. that I got.
oh, it totally
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
That's...
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get us back on track. I duo Duma. We'll go with that. So, where is this unit? And we're gonna start with Oblivion this time.
It's so hard because like in Summoner Duels in specific, he's like S tier, easy. But in everything else, he's like, I don't know why. He just doesn't do well. Like I don't like him in Ether Raids at all. But in SD, I love him. So I'd probably put him like the border of A and S or like high S or high A. I mean, around there probably.
I personally put him in S since I think he also does really well in Arena too, right?
Hey,
Oh, I never think about Arena.
Fair.
Completely understandable.
all right.
But I mean, for like Summer's Duels, like I think like it's worth putting him in S just because of that.
I mean, he is very good in Summoner Duels.
He's
Mhm.
excellent.
He's still like
That's-
the best near like save unit, right?
in
He's
Summer
very
Duels,
arguably.
definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Promise. Where have you got this unit?
We all thought he was gonna be like top of the S tier, best far saver in the game, and then he just didn't really live up to it. I just can't put him in S tier because of that. It's definitely an A for me.
Whew.
Yeah, and obviously the fact that I don't know if you guys know the story, but when I was pulling on his debut banner, I got one from the Spark and then another 2 copies along the way, and about 20 red pity breakers. So that was a really fun summoning session. Definitely not salty.
That was definitely tough.
Sorry. That was Ilya. Ilya shenanigans.
I Mildew, man. What in the world?
Oh man.
Ilya. All right, he'll age
Oh,
quick.
man.
Like
Altina
all the-
apologist.
Yeah, there's Altina apologist as well.
Is it
I have
is
to
it time?
apologize for anything.
I think it's time.
It's time for a Claude. We've waited long enough, and Chaos. Where would you put original Claude?
B tier.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Even
Okay.
Promise said it.
Okay.
Whoa! All right.
Initially.
Yeah, he was underwhelming until he got his refine, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a good refine though.
His refine is honestly one of the best refines in the game, and I've been having so much fun using him. But on release, there was just like nothing special about him. Even on release, his weapon was so lackluster.
He
And-
came out right after Summer Walt, right? And Walt literally had like a better base kit besides not having a PRF.
Yeah, pretty much, and
What
probably
did
the same
Summer
stat
Wall
line.
have?
He had like a tier 4 skill, which already puts him above Claude.
Raising attack and speed 4. I
Oh,
think.
Braid,
Yeah.
the tier 4, the one tier 4 Brazen that we got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones they never finished, right? We still don't have a complete set of
Yeah.
Brazens.
Brazen attack speed 4, baby. No one knows that reference. No, that's like a vintage case reference.
Now that is very true. Sakaku says he has an S tier idle animation, and that is completely true. The
True.
spinning of the arrow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that one, I thought that one was going to be a bit more of a battle, so it was not. This is an interesting one, though. Sword Heart.
Sword Heart.
All right,
I think
let's.
A tier. I think A tier on release. Honestly, like the Brave weapon was actually quite good. And I know like a lot of people were upset that he was color sharing with Leaf, but he was like a significantly better unit than Leaf. So
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
yeah,
It did leave so dirty.
yeah.
Their fine was bad too. Leafs were
Yeah.
fine was so-
Yeah.
Don't worry, he's just like how he is in Engage, so we got that consistency for the
Oh man.
crossovers.
He was a lot of fun. DTM, where are you putting this unit?
I mean, I think I have to agree with everyone since, I mean, by the time I was playing, he was like C tier, probably like D tier. So, like, I guess A tier is appropriate, like just judging from what you all are talking about. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
okay
the
with
time it was pretty good.
consumer. I can't.
I'm, I'm going to make an exception for this unit. And I'm not going to say Reinhardt on release. I'm going to say Reinhardt after skill inheritance.
Reinhardt
like 2
was
weeks
C
later.
tier before skill inheritance came out. Like, in fact, Reinhardt probably would have needed a D tier before skill inheritance came out.
Oh, he definitely did. He was terrible.
After skill inheritance came out, he's like A tier at least.
Oh,
At least.
No, he's
It's
double
S.
S tier.
Yeah.
Like
Like
yeah,
triple
like
S tier.
yeah, exactly.
The best unit ever on this banner, like easy, or on
Yeah.
this chart,
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
a good
even
spot.
close.
Yeah,
He
Reinhardt.
dominated the meta for 2 years. Like,
Yeah, Reinhardt was like better than many 5 stars, right?
Oh,
From
yeah.
what I've heard.
Oh, yeah.
easily.
I
especially
can't
'cause you
take
could
it
merge him.
anymore. I'm sick
Including
of
but
Reinhardt.
not
Everybody else was
limited
like,
I
to
try to
his
play
sister.
Robin, my Reinhardt does more damage. I try to play Brave Lynn, my Reinhardt does more damage. I try to play something else, my Reinhardt does more damage. I don't even try to play. Okay, I'm not gonna finish the copy pasta.
I now use I know more money for you. I now use the Reinhardt.
Yep.
Yeah,
Remember when
that was the best
Iragate
meme.
happened? And
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
That was the best meme. I've loved that meme.
Okay, I think it's time to move over to Brave Claude. And Promise, I think you should definitely speak first on this one.
It's on release.
I
right?
honestly don't know if I should because I'm just gonna say S tier because I thought he was like even on release I thought he was really underrated because everyone was like oh Edelgard and Dimitri and then Dimitri obviously before his refine aged really poorly, but I don't know I thought Claude was really good right from the start but nobody was really using him. I would say S but I feel like A is probably more fair.
Honestly,
Put him like high A or low S.
I'm like a fellow like S tier Brave Claude truther.
I think I'd put it in A. I thought Claude would age the best out of the
Yeah.
4, which obviously did not happen, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have. Like,
It
it would have
technically-
happened. But
It technically did happen before they went back and revised all of those units for like weapon refines and stuff. Like before the refines came out, I would honestly argue that Brave Claude did age the best, but
I still think Edelgard was the one who aged the best, honestly. Like you could
yeah.
still
Yeah.
use her as a near saver.
Can
Yeah, I
can
guess that's
fit
true.
him? Like
Yeah, that works. That's cute.
this is what I'm hearing. Like we'll
I like
do
that.
we'll do mid tier there. Like that's because I actually think he was really good too. I think he was an excellent unit that was slept on. So I
Yeah.
think he's still a good unit. I mean I've gotten
Yeah.
my butt kicked several times in summoner duels by looking and saying, oh, it's just Claude, I've got this, and then I didn't have it.
Like my palette could not take him out, like ever.
Oh wow.
It's actually really, really interesting.
I actually have to go, guys. I'm sorry. I'll catch
no.
you later. It was a lot of fun though.
It is
care
quite all
about
right.
it.
That's the whole beauty of
Later.
the system is you can hop in and out as you please. Thank you so much for sticking around though.
Bye.
Catch you guys later.
Bye,
Bye.
Oblivion.
Bye bye. All right, now that we're rid of that Altina apologist.
Hell yeah, Case always wins, baby.
Yes.
Common Fear W.
All right, we're getting into the Camillas. So, this is Summer Camilla. How are we feeling about this unit?
Low B, upper C. Like, there was really not much special about her. Like, she had a great offensive stat line, I guess, but no
That's true.
PRF.
Yeah.
Didn't really stand out in any way.
I'm gonna put her on the B line there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least she has like an awesome weapon that you can hear.
It was a pretty good
Visually,
inheritable
true,
weapon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Visually speaking, I mean,
Mhm.
skill-wise, it
her
was also
art.
pretty decent.
Her art is honestly one of my favorite Camilla arts in the game. I just think it's so cute. Like, she's got the special art, like the fishies swimming around, and super cute.
All right, we'll sneak her into B. Like that's we'll do it for Camilla. She's had so much trouble lately with Yeah. Anyway, after that year where she got like 7 alts, there's
Yeah.
been so much Camilla hate.
Yeah.
But
What do
don't
you
worry,
guys-
this year will be her redemption year for sure.
I mean,
I
think
think
it
the
already
ninja
has
alt
been.
was the redemption. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
DTM. I think we'll have you talk first on Camilla, a Ninja Camilla. Like there isn't 7 of them. Ninja Camilla. What are you thinking?
Ninja Camilla is interesting because if you're not prepared for her or like don't have like hardy bearing or whatnot, she can actually like checkmate you and there's nothing you can do. But if say you have like hardy bearing or Arvel or a high res unit, then Camilla doesn't really do much. So it really is super situational. I personally would say A, although I could see the argument for S.
I love the statement here. Her killing Fallen Edelgard in AHR puts her in S.
Okay,
had
she's
a-
E because of that, because Fallen Edelgard deserves better. Just saying.
I'm paraphrasing you, Brand Against. I apologize, but that's what my takeaway was.
I had a really funny like anecdotal experience with Ninja Camilla because I saw this unit come out and everyone was super hyped for it, and like everyone was talking about how good she is and how she sweeps teams in like arena and summoner duels, and I was like, I don't see the hype. I'm sweeping her no problem, and then I realized I have a +10 legendary Lina who has hardy bearing built into her weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you had an Oblivion moment.
Is that what we
Aw.
call those now?
That is indeed what we call them. Also, that joke is so much less funny when he's not here. Like it's just yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would argue for S tier. I think someone in chat, Sakoku, said the counters feel too situational right now to be lower than S. I completely agree. Like, as someone who uses Camilla in every mode, rarely do I run into someone who can completely wall her out.
And I thought that was going to change after she got into AHR, but I still don't see hardy bearing at all. Like it's
Yeah, it's very rare.
just don't go up against Chaos and you'll be fine.
Yeah. And actually, my Camilla in Ether Raids, if it's the red Lilina, I have no problems. She can just take the AoE damage and take a hit and still have enough res to survive that. So it's really the blue one that's the problem.
I
Alright.
almost want to test against my Happy because I know I can wall with Happy really well against Ninja Camilla.
I mean, you have like a +10 happy, right?
So for those
Plus
for those
10
of you
and res check winning.
for those of you in the chat, the answer to is this unit good? 100% of the time, Bard will say, "Well, I mean, my Happy just destroys it." It doesn't matter what it is. Does not matter.
I mean, to be fair, she destroys like what, half the meta? That's not really fair to the rest of the meta.
The thing with Mylena also is that Mylena can deal with Camilla's fine because one, she's S supported, she has an ascended trait, and she also has Stillwater, which is basically giving her way more stats. Stillwater is super
What am I gonna
underrated
do with you
about
two?
Luna.
Like I'm gonna hear about Lilina and Happy the rest of this time, aren't I? Let's move
No,
on
it's
to this
fine. That's,
lovely.
We can
that's
bring in
the
Arbol,
only
too.
that's the only unit that like I have an anecdotal experience.
So let's move on to Adrift Camilla, and I have a bad feeling about this one. DTM, how are you feeling about this game?
Did she come with a perf on release? I
Yes.
don't. She
Yeah,
did.
but I don't blame you
It
for
was
not
pretty
thinking
bad.
she did.
Good. I thought I was missing something, but yeah. In the times I was playing, like Adrift Camilla was never really that good. I don't know when she released if she was good or not, but I can't see it being good back then either. So probably C, maybe low B.
Her Refine is really annoying in Hollow forms. It's
Yeah.
I will say that. On release, I don't even remember. Like I never saw this unit.
Yeah, me
Ever.
neither.
Bard, what are you thinking? Oh man. Now I talked bad about Happy and he just is like ditching us now.
Oh no, I'm right next to the road, so I'm just being respectful. Just give me
Yeah, didn't even hear me. Can you believe that? I just ignoring your host. I just no respect.
Do you know why nobody really talks about this unit?
Because everyone hated Camilla by that time.
Because Aversa came out 2 weeks before her.
True. True.
Oh. Oh, you're right.
So we're talking about Adrift Camilla?
Yeah.
I legit keep forgetting she exists until I run into her in like Forging Bonds or something, and then she somehow kills some units of mine. I'm like, oh, you're a unit.
All right. So I think with how forgettable she is, I think we're probably gonna drop her into C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing
Now-
with like Aversa was a lot of people could probably argue back then that you could plus 10 Camilla but not Aversa, but then like the Grail Shop came out like 2 months later, so
True.
you know Aversa is just better.
Speaking of
Yeah.
Versa, Chaos, how are you
F
feeling
tier.
about I mean, yeah.
S tier. Yeah.
Anyone say otherwise? Is that okay? There we go.
Rapid firing that.
I
one
think-
through
I
your
mean-
sanity.
I'm trying to remember if like at the time, like when she first released, if people were like as hype about her as they were a few months later when the Grail Shop was released. I feel like when she first released, it would have been like probably like an A tier, but like same with Reinhardt, we can make an exception. Like the fact that we were able to get merges on her is really what pushed her super, super high.
She actually still was used a lot in Arena even before like she was mergeable, because people will just run HP plus 5 on her A slot and her seal slot.
Right.
I don't remember seeing her that much, but also it was a long time ago, so
Yeah,
memories from that are
We need to
hazy.
block out the arena memories from our minds.
Yeah.
Apriya Leone, thank you so much for the sub. I always appreciate those. Thank you for helping out the channel. And all right, we've got a few left. What do you guys think about New Year's Camilla?
For whatever reason, I have like 3 copies of her. I never specifically summoned for her, but I have her, and she's just in my barracks, and I can't do anything about it. So
I think when she released, she was actually decent. Like she had a decent offensive stat line. I think the weapon was, I don't remember what the weapon was, honestly. But I would put her probably like low B.
I feel like a lot of people actually
see
end
that.
up inheriting like that weapon to their units.
Yeah.
mhm.
It
Like,
was a good
Katamatsu
weapon.
was
I don't remember what it
decent
was.
At the time.
Me neither.
It gives defense and res plus 2 to allies within 2 spaces during combat. Which sounds like nothing, but back when that weapon came out, it was decent at least.
Yeah, back then, inheritables were very mid.
You were lucky if an
Hello,
inheritable
Royal
had an
Knight.
effect
Hi,
at
Papaya.
all.
Katamatsu, yes.
Iron Knight.
Jalen, thank you.
Yeah, Katamatsu.
Okay. And hi, Royal Knight. Sorry, I got really excited. I totally forgot that name, and that's. I also heard like my wife has a cough, and so I thought she was clearing her throat at me, but it turns out she was just walking by. All right. We've got some good ones now. I think this one's really easy.
S tier. Yeah.
S tier.
Mhm.
Like, honest to God, I think this is like
Yeah.
like this.
I feel like the best 4-star demotes we've gotten, like special
Yeah.
demote, right?
You could make the argument for Byleth, and I did see some people doing that, but I still think. I mean, I'm
still think
biased, so.
Claude.
there it is rare that I argue with anything that PM1 says, but he says that that Byleth is the better 4-star demote. I just don't agree. I think this is it. But regardless, like, I mean, we're arguing over two very good units. Like, no one would say that either of those was bad.
Yeah.
I'd put Claude over Byleth too. You're not alone on that one.
I just think like he has Canto, he has like damage reduction, he has like Fallen Star. There's just more use cases for those things
Yeah.
than like Sublime Heaven.
And especially now with like Special Spiral 4, it's not like him going through damage reduction is.
That's
I mean,
true.
even when he released, we had Special Spiral 4, so it wasn't as unique as it once was for him to be able to go through that as a mage.
Mm-hmm.
Wombo says, as someone with a +10 Summer Claude, I'm completely unbiased, and he's better.
So true, Emphy.
All right, we've got Inez. Let's see. Chaos, what are you thinking?
At release, I
Yeah.
think he was probably around A tier.
Yeah.
That's true, because he was speedy and an archer, which was
And he
actually
had
kind of
good
rare at
res.
the time.
He had
Oh,
good
yeah.
resistance as well, which meant he won a lot of 2-range encounters.
All right.
And then he sucked when skill
he fell-
inheritance
He fell off real
happened.
quick.
And, yeah.
All right. Any naysayers to A tier?
I mean, it looks really weird to me, but again, I'm a zoomer.
All right. We've got Dancer Reinhardt. And I'm going to start with this one because this is one of my Arena Assault, to this day, this is like one of my Arena Assault gods. Like, this unit has saved me so many times. And I'm honestly going to say A tier, like high A tier for this unit.
Yeah, I would agree. I think just like the Brave Tome, obviously we've seen it with regular Reinhardt, very strong. And as a dancer, having that offensive potential. Back when dancers didn't necessarily have the greatest tools to be offensive powerhouses, they obviously do a lot more now, but back then he could just like demolish things.
All right.
Yes.
Plumeria. Promise, we're going to have you start with this one.
I feel like my perception of this unit is really clouded by the fact that she was released on the Omega Special Heroes banner, where you had to go and get a bunch of I don't know who was the colorless who she was sharing with. Do you guys remember on her debut banner?
I remember not liking them.
No, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
It was
It
not
was
a good
bad.
unit.
No.
And I remember it took me like 250 orbs just to get a single copy of her, and it was really rough. And this is pre-seasonal Sparks too, so like she's a very good unit, but she didn't really do anything new or unique that we didn't see elsewhere already. So I would have to go with A. I wouldn't put her in S alongside regular Plumeria.
Was she
Alright.
color sharing alongside New Year's Selkie?
Selkie.
Oh yeah, not at the time, not a good unit.
Any banners that have any kind of double special heroes type banners, I should have a general idea of who was in what because I love those things.
Oh, hot take.
Well, you're
Alright.
talking to the guy with every duo harmonized. I have to know. I have to have this in the bag.
What do you guys think about Hythlodius?
Did
What?
only make you put that there. That's a Final
Is
Fantasy
this
14
from Final Fantasy
character.
14?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite characters.
Like,
Oh,
if they
where's
were in
Oblivion when you
Fae
need him?
and were to be released, and we're gonna make them a summer unit, so like we're gonna go with like the robe all the way down until like swim trunks, and then probably like he looks like he'd have beefy legs under there and like sandals. And
He is an archer, so
archer. There we go.
All right,
Perfect.
all right.
Is he flying? Is that a thing?
I think he could be.
All right. So what do we think about this unit? Like, are we? Does this? The big question is, does this unit surpass, like, Claudes or Reinhardts. Like that's what we're really worried about.
Honestly, if Final Fantasy XIV ever did a collab with Faye, I might have to like rebrand from being the Claude fan to
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
yeah.
Summoners, we do have something to worry about then. That's
Don't worry, Faye's never gonna do a collab. It's been too long.
They did like one collab and it was with their own game, and then they
Yeah.
never printed those units ever again.
Nope. TMS dead in the ditch, never to be
That's
seen again.
true.
so like, are we talking like
yeah.
up here in S? All right.
Yeah.
And he's really tall because I was in such a hurry and couldn't find the proper cropped art. And so it's all good though. It looks like it belongs.
Actually, fun fact, he's canonically like way taller than a regular human, probably like 5 feet tall.
Well, there we go. Perfect.
So
right.
it actually checks out.
I did it on purpose then. That's it definitely wasn't the fact that I was trying to do everything last minute like I always do. Oh shoot, I completely forgot where Plumeria went. I blinked out.
We said A, I think.
Okay, I was trying to be all sneaky and so I was getting all this ready and
Sorry guys, I said 5 feet. I meant like 10 feet. I just forgot.
He
was tall.
Like, is 5 feet tall?
I think I meant 5 meters.
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it like a $1.50 with you. I thought you were LARPing Fedison for a second.
No, I just had a brain fart moment.
Okay. Last but certainly not least, legendary Claude.
S.
Gotta be S. Gotta be S. We'll fit him
Literally
up here.
S tier for the same
legendary
reasons.
for a while.
Literally S tier for the same reasons Summer Claude is S tier. They do basically the same kind of thing. And
Yeah.
that's have a B-scale that is super broken.
He was fantastic. He's still a really good unit. Like he's fallen off because of speed creep. But,
Yeah.
that's
That's my
it.
biggest issue with him.
So,
But like,
alright.
who doesn't fall off due to speed creep these days?
It's like
Yeah, any unit from
mean-
2 years ago is having that issue now.
Good
it's
toe.
the creepiest
Ninja.
form of creep.
Linja.
Linja, you're right.
Because she has a brave weapon, but if she relied on naturally doubling, she would definitely be having issues
Yeah,
too.
that's true. Yeah.
And you know who else doesn't fall off? Arden.
Back there for a long time too.
Nah, Artemis
True.
just left to guard the fort.
He's strong and he's tough, but just don't call him slow. All right.
I'm
Um,
begging you.
That's
pretty
funny.
good impression.
I actually have that like Arden on here, and I keep forgetting to push the button, and now I can't remember what button I set up. So, oh well.
Always next time.
All right. Well, yeah. Arden anagrams to a nerd? What does that even mean, Ilya? Huh. Ilya doesn't actually drink, but
I get it. If you rearrange the letters in Arden, it's a nerd.
But is that a good thing? Like, is that what? I don't know. Maybe he's saying that Arden is secretly smart.
I think he's smart.
He's strong and tough and smart.
I mean,
Oh,
here's the
man.
thing. What's he supposed to do while he's guarding the fort? He's reading books. He's on the grind.
Why do you think he's walking across the map so slowly in FE4?
Reading.
All right, guys. All right, we need to go back and finish up the summoning session. that has been sitting here staring at everybody. I hope you guys had fun with that. That was a lot of fun to make, and obviously fun to do with these guys.
I just want to say thank you, Joel, for setting that up. That was actually really nice of you.
Of
Definitely
course.
made my day.
And thank you to Hunley for helping me remember that Inez existed.
Yes, thank you, Hunley.
All right, let's get everything back to set up. 20 more summons, and we're doing colorless, which is completely unexpected. I did not expect to be switching to colorless.
Yeah.
And we got 2 colorless, which is bad.
This
Sorry.
is probably going to be a thing for like a while when we do these streams.
Well, you guys have seen how bad my sense of humor is. Like I think mildew is funny. Like I'll
Oh,
carry this on
God.
for way too long. That's it's what I do apparently.
I mean,
It's
so
all in good
long-
fun. It's all in good
So
fun.
so long as other FEHtubers allow me on their streams, you will never be the least funny person in the room. So it's fine.
No,
Oh,
I think I
no.
take that title.
KS, I hear you 100%.
KS,
I feel
you
the same.
you might be in the biggest trouble of anybody because I think you're hilarious, which is a really bad sign. Oh no.
I can make anything sound funny because I have my deadpan voice and my funny Scrooge McDuck accent.
It's the content that I love. That's yeah. Oh man. Oh wait, we have a red. I
Yeah, we
saw
can
all
go
blues
red.
there for a second. I was scared.
Yeah.
I'm gonna laugh
I mean,
so
who
hard
knows?
at this.
Might
is
be a
Yuri.
Yuri, another Yuri.
All right, here it is. Yuri. No, it's Tharja.
Nostalgia.
So, I didn't get. I got here not too long ago. What all have you gotten there, Joel?
So if you look up at the summons table there, we've got 2 Yuris and 1 Embla, which for 20 summons is actually pretty dang good.
That's
It
actually
was
not bad. I
brilliant,
went
Yuri,
up to the
back
Spark
then.
and all I got was 2 Askers.
Wait, you went up to the Spark and got 2 Askers? That's really good.
Yeah, Asker's really good.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, like-
but like there's other like fancy units that I want too.
Were you sniping
Wait,
or
what-
were you looking for colors?
What
I was
units were
getting
you going for?
everything but blue. Literally everything but blue.
And that's one of the things that we've been talking about. Like, it's actually really good luck to get a unit before the Spark. Like, you're doing really well there.
So-
Go ahead, KS.
Am I the only one who summoned blue on this banner?
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
What? What?
Caldori has attack speed hold. I wanted it for Minerva.
I mean that's fair. Like
Wait,
think when
who
it came
else
to
has
banner-
attack speed hold?
I think when I was analyzing the banner, I said like blue's really good if you want really rare fodder because attack speed hold is just Kildori. Attack speed near trace is only hardened. So it's a really good
Also,
if you want the
hardened.
fodder, it's a good banner, but if you want the units, like when it comes to blue, it's not fantastic.
Okay.
Harden is like one of my favorite units released last year, to be fair.
Okay,
But-
summoners, we have found him. Sorry, we found them. We have found the one person who was not happy when I put Winter Cordelia instead of Caldori.
I mean, I also have like a +3 Winter Cordelia.
So you're a fan of both.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm a fan of Winter Cordelia. I would say I'm a fan of not pulling red or colorless when trying to get merges for Winter Black Knight.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right. I'm starting to think that Oblivion was the linchpin to the luck there. Like, I needed the team.
Yeah. We lost his
The
good
whale
luck.
luck.
on this
Oh, I don't
banner.
know about that. When I was doing my summons after you left, Joel, it went crazy. So,
That's
I
what I
don't
was
know. I
telling
think
him.
DPM luck's the real thing.
That's what I was telling him. Like, I need a lot of people to overcome my luck quagmire. So it's working so far. I mean, there's no complaints with this summon. And also, to be fair, I'm 7 summons in and complaining about not getting a 5-star. So
Right.
True.
Ooh. We've still got some summons left. Man,
This game really does feel like a slot machine.
Oh, 100%
I mean, yeah,
is.
it is.
You know the funny thing? I hate slot machines, but here we are.
I love them. They're
Don't
so
play
much
slot
fun.
machines. Play blackjack. Okay.
No, I don't. I don't like playing games that are based on skill. I love like the fully random.
Well, that does explain
I mean-
why you're a Fae player.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm
Oh,
a Fae player and I did blackjack. So what's going on with me? Am I just weird?
I'm a Fae
Yes.
player and I
I'm joking,
Wait.
by the way.
I play fighting games competitively, I guess.
All
Yeah,
right.
summoning.
I
Go ahead.
have to make the joke. I have to. It's the worst circle. It's almost the worst circle I could have gotten.
Yes.
There's so many
Oh, it
colors.
would
You
have
say
been
that, and there's going to be a 5-star because that's how the universe is going to work.
No, there's going to be no 5-star in here. That's not,
Here it
that's not a thing.
comes.
Am I gonna
Here
bring
comes
some back?
Asker. Oh, Lachesis. Well,
Cases.
How do you
That's my
pronounce that
girl.
name? Like officially? What is?
I always get
Lachesis.
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 I say Lactasis. I don't know what's correct.
Okay. So me and Promise are tied with the other two, so we need some tiebreakers.
I say Lachesis because that's how she says it in her voice lines.
Oh.
Oh, she does?
Yeah,
dang.
I think it's either one of her resplendent voice lines or one of her dancer voice lines.
That is wow. I feel like we just got the smackdown laid on us there. That's
Yeah. I genuinely did not know that.
Eldigan also says it somewhere, and Nana says it in one of her voice lines.
Did they all say it the same? Because I
All
know like
say
some names in
Lachesis.
Fae,
They
like
all say
people pronounce it
Lachesis.
differently. Okay. Because like I've
I-
seen Erica pronounced like in different ways. Ephraim. I've seen Ephraim, Ephraim.
There's also like the way that every single voice actor in the Sacred Stones gang pronounces Leon's name differently.
True. Yeah. But if everyone's saying like her name the same, it's probably that.
is
I
I think
worst circle
Sita.
confirmed.
Yes. No, the
Wouldn't
circle
you
is-
rather have just had one colorless stone and then reload the circle there?
Look, this circle
Instead
is
of going through it
peak
all?
because Kaldori and Harden are awesome. Don't worry about their viability as units. Just worry about the fact that I personally like them.
All right.
Hey,
This
I gave credit. Good fodder. Come on.
this round of
Okay.
pronunciation corner brought to you by FEHology. That's Right, is there any like we could start the whole Sita argument up again? That was a heated one until she pronounced it in
think-
one of her voice lines.
I still
mean-
say Shida because like that's based on the Japanese pronunciation, I think,
Hmm.
which I prefer. But Sita just sounds weird to me. I don't know.
Yeah. We could always have chat argue over how my name is pronounced. People seem to love doing that.
Caius?
Oh, please, don't get me.
All right,
Don't
guys.
pick on me, please. I always get it wrong.
I don't think I've ever met someone who got it right the first time, to be fair. Unless they knew me before I knew them through my videos.
Yeah, I think when I first saw your name, I definitely thought it was Caius. So yeah.
And I just think of like Dragon Ball Kai or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I
It's
said
okay.
the exact same thing.
None of us here will ever get it wrong again. Definitely.
I make no such promises, but I will try.
We're all pronunciation geniuses here. I once had an ex-girlfriend. This was long ago, but that's tell me that I pronounced my name wrong.
Hell yeah,
Your
yeah.
own name?
My own name, yeah. She argued with me over how I pronounced my own name.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good relationship.
I can tell just from that one little anecdote.
Mhm.
Wow.
Just remember, next time you summon a Nana, you can prove me right.
She has
Oh
the
man, Tactic is showing me up now after I mispronounced his name. It is in fact it's 2 syllables.
Joel.
So it's Joel, or my mom sometimes says Joel, but she actually extends it out to 3 at that point. I won't do it here because that's yeah.
Wait, now I'm curious. How can you possibly extend your name to 3
Oh
syllables?
God. Okay. Let me. I can scoot back from the mic here. All right. Joel.
I see.
That's great.
There we go. I don't think I blasted out
Alright,
anyone's ears, but yeah, that's.
No, you're fine.
It goes out to quite a few syllables there. I'm from Texas, and we add weird syllables and we subtract weird syllables. Like it makes no sense. Man, I gotta tell you, like I really thought that I was gonna get like 1 Asker or 1 guitar.
What are you gonna do, like, if you don't get either of them before the spark?
That's a great question. I don't know
Let's
yet.
hope. Let's hope at least one of them shows up.
Yeah.
Oh man,
It's-
I don't think Pretty wants me to do a music collab with her. Aegis, that's.
You can provide like the backing vocals.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say beatboxing, which I was gonna laugh really hard at.
Come on, Joel. We believe in you.
I keep thinking Elise is like a 5-star. I'm just not used to that yet.
Yeah, I'm not used to
Her
that.
art is like 5-star tier for sure.
It really is
It
good.
is.
They-
But
we need more
Demo
5
staff
we-
healers. So
We
sad.
need more like 3-4 star. It's just a character standing there with nothing significant happening, like, so that I just know when I get a 4-star and when I get a 5-star.
All right, this is gonna be an Asker. I feel it.
Ask her.
I mean, it is the ideal circle, right?
Yeah.
Power.
Ah,
For
Well,
a second,
too
I
bad.
was fooled by the hair.
Well, he's
Yeah,
got the hair right.
same.
Yeah.
That's very true. Oh
I
man,
did not help at all. I did not
I mean, it
bring
was
Aster luck.
missing. It was missing the starburst behind it, so I know it was an Asker. Like mythics and legendaries have that like blue starburst behind them. Look at her. Look, don't you want that awesome fodder?
it's great fodder. You're not lying. Like
The
that's-
attack speed hold.
it's.
I-
Is it just me, or are the hold skills not that big of an up? Like, really, like they're not that big of an upgrade over just the range skills. It's just one extra range, right?
Yeah, I feel the same way, honestly.
It should
Yeah,
have
I
at
was
least
like-
been more stats, in my opinion.
I
Yeah,
was
one
super
extra
excited. I'm like,
range is,
ooh, upgrade range, and then it's like it's just one extra range. I'm like, oh.
It's
Yeah.
like
But
a
it's
side
fun.
grades. Like they could go back and do like attack speed rain 4 or whatever, but the holds are like a side grade wherein they're very useful for support units. You could run a hold on like a legendary Azure or something and she'd still get the effect because you don't have to be right next to her to take advantage of it.
True.
That's true, but I think rain or hold skills are better on like more like combat focus because there's a lot of supportive C skills that you'd rather run, like guidance 4
That's
or
fair.
That's true.
infantry speed tactic is the
I-
main one.
I think
I
they
do
were
run
meant
infantry
for
speed tactic
save
on
ball
my
supports.
supports.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. They're meant for save balls.
who is? Man, I missed who Zoom is.
They are gonna go a bit crazy with those skills when you factor in, like, eventually we have to accept eventually, Bridal Catra is getting a weapon refine, and when she does, attack speed hold is gonna go absolutely crazy on her.
Probably, yeah, probably.
Wait, what?
Okay, we've got Wombo in the chat, but he named himself Zoomer, so I was very confused.
Yeah, yeah, I get it. he mentioned that, or they mentioned that they were more of a zoomer than I was.
Ah,
So
That is true. Wombo's
this
one of
is
my
very true.
younger viewers, I think.
But all right, man, I'm still torn.
I mean, I personally would go for Asker here, but it depends on what mythic or
We know Joel likes. Go for
yeah.
it.
I mean, you got
Go-
Yuri, so
go-
you don't have to
I,
think about
it's-
that.
I swear, I only know like 2 people that is like super high on Goto. It's like Joel and someone else I can't remember the name of. But yeah,
I'm actually
Joel's
looking at
fine.
fodder.
Pushes
Yuri's
my
fodder is
shades
so
up.
good.
Pushes my glasses up to my face. You're all sleeping on Alter right now.
I actually
does
thought about it.
have flow refresh?
Yeah.
I guess it could be decent fodder, but
It's,
yeah.
I like
it's,
the
it's just
G-Dual-
not at the same tier as the rest.
Alter is the kind
Yeah.
of unit you fodder
Rather-
after summoning him like off banner or like when he's not who you're pulling for. He's not a unit who you summon as your freebie.
Yeah.
I like G Dual. I like the G Dual Cav because Ponza Loki. Cough cough.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that mode, yes.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, the
Bard
best.
is the Ponza
Uh-huh.
Loki guy as far
Keep
as
saying
I'm
that.
concerned.
BA.
I don't have a use
Air
for
for
guard
Mystic
for
Boost, not a bad shout.
and that's the other thing. I was thinking about that for Mystic Boost, but I
Oh,
don't have a
man, now I
whole lot
wanna
of uses.
summon.
Hmm.
I keep seeing people mentioning Mystic Boost 4 or Mystic Boost in general when talking about the new Hexblade skill. And I'm just like, where are folks actually like seeing this? Because I've never seen it in
Yeah.
so long. Maybe outside of like the Mystic 4 Brave Celis. But other than that, like, It's
I
nowhere.
still have never seen one of those. Like, people were talking about it, but I never actually ran into one.
I've only
So
seen
Joel-
it like once.
To
In regular
kind
SD.
of lean in Ire's favor here, you're not just getting Mystic Boost 4. You're also getting a Florid if you haven't summoned her before.
I have summoned her before.
Joel
I
has
needed
definitely
her.
summoned her before.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
I'll never
Joel.
mind that.
Who do you think you're talking to?
I needed her for Yoon to make ultimate Yoon, and so that Yoon can make the ultimate sacrifice in Grand Conquest or sorry, Rival Bromains, and
Oh, I
keep
remember
Claude
that.
alive. Like that was that Yoon put in some work.
Much appreciated.
I think I'm gonna take Yuri for an extra copy of Attack Speed Hexblade.
Honestly, you can't go wrong with that, in my opinion.
I got to I sparked for Yuri, then I pulled an extra one. I instantly foddered the extra for Seal Speed 4 on Dual Marth, and I do not regret it a bit.
Yeah,
All right.
that actually works. Yeah.
All right, guys.
He's hitting like 110 speed on the team I have him on. It's crazy.
But he still can't beat Happy.
Actually, he easily can. Like that's not even a contest.
So, Aaron says, I saw someone put Hexblade on Legendary Alm, and now I need that in my life.
Oh
yes.
god,
Oh,
that's
so
so
good.
gross.
Duochrome as well. Very, very good.
I want to put
Oh,
on
really?
Elgar, if I'm being
Oh
honest. I'm running Life and Death on my Elgar right now, and I'm getting bored of it.
Joel just gave me an idea.
I wonder
Oh,
if
no.
Legendary Lucina can use that well.
Okay, I've
Maybe.
tortured you guys long enough.
It's so weird the circle's not like grouped up with the colors.
Why
like,
why did they do that?
I don't know.
What is
But
it grouped up
bothers
as?
me.
What? How do they group these? Does anyone know?
I have
Random,
no
right?
idea.
It's random. Everyone has a different order. It's fully
Oh,
random.
Oh, really?
Why did I think it would be any different? Like that makes perfect sense. That's,
It would make sense for them to be grouped, but
Yeah.
no. Honestly, one of the most infuriating design choices, in my opinion. It's pretty annoying.
I could just imagine
Yeah.
everyone with OCD screaming at their phones every single time.
Whew. All right. All in all, I mean, the last 20 summons weren't fantastic, but I mean, you can't complain about that session. Like that's
Yeah, still good
Yeah.
overall.
3 Yuris, 1 Embla. I mean, that's yeah. I'm very happy about that, and you guys were a huge help. Both, keeping me distracted from the pain that is the gacha, and and also entertaining with the tier list. I appreciate everything so much. So we need to go down the list. Promise, do you have anything like in the queue that you're planning on putting out?
I have a video coming out tomorrow, actually.
Nice.
It is budget builds for units. So I know, like, obviously, Faye keeps releasing new skills. Like, oh my god, you need the skill, you must pull for the skill. But I feel like you could really make certain builds work with a more budget skill set.
I love that so much.
That
I'm
is
so excited
fantastic.
for that.
That actually
Yeah.
sounds fun.
I wish I was putting out a video at the same time so that all the people who are hyped about yours might go actually look at mine too. But that's fantastic. Chaos, you had a project you were working on that you said might be coming soon. Did I miss it? Is it already out?
Nope, I have Vegas open right now. I've been editing it while I've been here.
All right.
Yeah, you can keep looking out for that, I guess. If you're interested in fighting games, I'm making a Furycraft video for a Fire Emblem fighting game. I'm releasing something else tomorrow as well, but if you don't like the day April 1st, it might not be to your liking.
Oh, I mean, I love April 1st, so that's I'm all about that. But well, and
It's
Ilya is
not
deciding
called
to troll you
Smash
now and saying,
Bros.
Smash Bros.
Smash Bros is an anecdote I do use in the video though.
excellent. Bard, what do you have coming up next?
Well, currently I'm not doing anything until I crank out the mega collab, or it's at least almost done. I've been keeping you guys waiting long enough. I just need to get my parts finalized and good to go. So
I can't wait to see it. It's going to be amazing. So everyone be looking out for that. And last but definitely not least, DTM, are we going to see your chaos clears very soon? Is that like coming right up?
Yes, should be out on Tuesday, like right after the season ends, and we are in version 3 bonus, so that means Valoria is going to absolutely take everyone on. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So yeah, I guess it won't be as good as the level 1 Azura clear, but hopefully it will be able to suffice. But yeah,
sounds amazing. So everyone be looking out for that too. And we have so many FEHtubers in the chat as well. So guys, I definitely support your community. Like, I go check out new videos all the time. Like, it helps folks a lot. We always want to make sure folks who are coming up get a nice shot at getting into this stuff, because it's a lot of fun. Just getting to talk with these folks is a lot of fun. So thank you everybody for coming out. Promise, thank you so much for being a good sport and letting us rate your favorites, which is
No worries. Thank you, Joel, for having us. Honestly, it's been a blast. Thank you for uplifting everyone here as well. It
is just returning the favor for everything that all of these folks has done for me. So, summoners, remember, grab your Dimitri, hold him tight. And I take care. Schedule an appointment with your FEHologist real soon, and schedule an appointment with these guys too. So you can all say your goodbyes in a muddled form. Go.
Bye.
Bye everyone.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, this is us signing out. Bye.
Bye, guys.
See you, everyone.
Now, the funny thing here, since I don't have mute working properly, I have this really pretty outro screen, but everyone can still hear me, so.
Good job, Joel.
Yeah.
Okay.